Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a look at any weather concerns that we may have during the next week and a half. And it's the time of year when usually those concerns are at their low, and that's going to be the case here for the next 10 days. Put my level of concern at 2 out of 10, as we will see a chance for a few isolated thunderstorms starting Sunday, continuing through the middle of the week. But those rainfall chances looking low, and any severe weather that we have will be extremely isolated if we even see any. So not too concerned about that. The main concern eventually will be the heat and humidity at times. And we will see the heat index at 105 to at 110, with some of the highest heat index values likely as we look ahead to the 4th of July weekend. Here's a day-by-day breakdown on the peak heat index, and you could see Sunday, Monday could see it above 105. Notice we could see it surpass 110 next weekend. So be mindful of the heat, especially for your 4th of July festivities, as temperatures will be hot and it will be rather humid during that time frame. Here's a look at the long-range weather pattern, and the main thing we'll be watching is upper-level high pressure. It is expected to intensify right back over the Arklatex here heading into the weekend. That'll keep the rainfall chances at a minimum, and models are kind of trending towards keeping this ridge in place and not weakening it that much during the middle part of the week, and then re-strengthening it during the end of the week. As you can see here, this is the 4th of July. This particular model does have a weakness within the ridge over the Gulf. Other models do not show that, so it does, for the most part, look like we will stay dry for the 4th of July weekend if you look at the majority of the models. Rainfall should be somewhat limited. It is quite possible we see very little. You can see the blend of models here shows amounts 1/10 of an inch or less in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Natchitoches, but other models do show a possibility of maybe seeing that 1/2 an inch to an inch at various locations across the Arklatex, as the rain again will be isolated to scattered in nature. Still looks like no issues in the tropics, according to the National Hurricane Center. No areas to watch out for as far as possible development, minus this area in the eastern Pacific, which won't impact us. And yesterday I pointed out a plume of Saharan dust, which is going to be heading this way. This is the latest from the models, showing that dust moving through the Gulf and into the Arklatex. Should begin arriving here during the beginning of next week, and probably will linger through much, at least the first half of the week. So again, we could see more hazy conditions because of that during the first half of next week. So a breakdown on your 10-day forecast shows a few weather worries across the Arklatex, as we will see temperatures across the region that will stay rather hot, and it will stay rather humid, as temperatures across the Arklatex for the most part will kind of settle into the mid to upper 90s across the area, as we'll see nighttime lows you can see here in the middle 70s all through the 10-day period. We likely will be dry tomorrow and Saturday. Very small chance of rain Sunday. That increases just a little bit Monday, Tuesday through Thursday. Notice the daytime highs upper 90s Monday. We cool off slightly midweek, and then upper 90s, some of the hottest temperatures of the summer so far for the 4th of July weekend, with temperatures flirting with 100 degrees.